Hey everybody, Prepper Nurse 1 here. It is still Thursday, April 16th, 2020. So I was talking about this a little bit earlier in the other video. Wanted to do this thing because I think it's kind of important. It's a good time of the year to bring this up. 17 perennial vegetables that will, once planted, they will give you years and years of bounty. So they're going to be things that are going to grow year after year, okay? Now, actually, believe it or not, and it's not on this list, but potatoes can do that. It depends on the climate, obviously. The wintertime up here would be a little bit too rough on potatoes. But a lot of these other ones, these other ones will definitely work up in this zone as well. Okay, so once they're established, and some of these take 2 to 3 years before they really get established and you can really utilize them. And we'll talk about that once we get to those ones. But once they're established, they're resistant to drought and undesirable weather conditions. So the perennials, they'll come up year after year, no matter what. It's also really good for the soil health, and it helps the garden to be more vibrant as well. Okay, but they will be there during difficult times too, which is a good thing. All right, so we're going to go over this list of. So number 1 is going to be asparagus. Now, asparagus will take 2 to 3 years before you can, enjoy the tasty shoots. Asparagus is awesome. If you grill it and stuff like that, it can be really, really good. But asparagus does take time. So you get it in, get it started. I picked up asparagus. I showed you guys that before, that we will be planting asparagus this year. And so, we're going to get that in and get that started in that rotation. Okay. Number 2 is going to be garlic. So most people plant garlic in the fall and then harvest it the following summer. All right, but garlic is something that actually you can leave in the ground, and it'll die, but then it'll grow again. So it's a really good thing to have as well. So you can eat the shoots from garlic. That can be used like in a salad and stuff like that, but you can obviously also eat the bulbs. Okay. But garlic is one that you can grow year after year for you. So number 3 would be horseradish. Okay, you need to dig up the root and then replant the offshoots. So the root is what you're eating on the horseradish, but you want to definitely replant the offshoots from that so that you can have garlic forever, not forever, but for year after year after year. Okay, globe artichokes is number 4. All right, so it's the flower that you're eating, so you pull off the leaves and you're looking to eat the heart. I don't know if you guys have ever had artichoke dip, but it's really, really good. I really enjoy artichoke dip, so that's another one that's a really good one to have. The next one would be Jerusalem artichokes. The roots are the edible part for the Jerusalem artichokes. Again, good thing to have as well. Okay. Number 6 is Sorrel. I'm going to spell it Sorrel. Okay. And what you're eating is you're eating the leaves off of that. Okay. So it's good to put in salads and stuff like that. Number 7 would be broccoli. So you want to cut off the flower before it starts to go to seed. But broccoli is another one. It's a really, really good thing to have. Very, very nutritious, and it'll come back year after year. Let's see. Number 8 would be onions. So again, with onions, you can eat the greens and also the bulb. So it's another thing that's really, really good to have, and it's a nice annual thing that you can have every year if you want. Okay. Number 8 is going to be chives. No, I'm sorry. Number 9 is chives. Looking at the thing wrong. So you can snip off the leaves and put them in a salad. It's really, really good for you. So that's something else that will continuously grow. Number 10 would be sweet potatoes. Now, sweet potatoes do better in the south. Up here they're more used as an annual and not a perennial. But again, it's like you can use sweet potatoes as something that will come back year after year, but they'll definitely do better in the south. And sweet potatoes are really, really good as well. If you've ever had sweet potato pie, freaking awesome. Let's see, number 11 would be watercress. Okay. Now with watercress, you want to grow that in a damp soil. It's going to be better in a damp soil. So if you have close to a pond or something with poor runoff and drainage, that's a really good place to put watercress, and really, really good to eat, and great for salads and stuff like that. All right, number 12, Good King Henry. It's a poor man's asparagus, okay? So you can eat the stem, which is fine, just like it's, a regular asparagus, and then the leaves, you would cook that up like it's kale. So they're really, really good to have, and it's a good thing to grow, and it'll grow year after year. All right, number 13 is lovage. It's like celery, only with more flavor. So it's just like celery, but it's better. It's got more flavor than celery does. Number 14 would be sea kale. It's like asparagus shoots, but the leaves. Oh, so what you? It's like asparagus. Sea kale is. So again, you treat that. You would eat the shoots, okay, and then the leaves you treat them again like kale. So there's another one that does that, okay. Let's see, number 15 is radish. Hold on a second. No, I'm sorry, ranchero. Radichio, ranchero. I'm probably saying that wrong, but it's like a small cabbage with burgundy leaves and a white stem. So again, that's another really good one that'll come up year after year as well. And I'm sorry, I said that wrong. Number 16 would be rhubarb. So you can eat the stems, and again, it takes about 3 years for that to fully develop. I'm sure you guys have heard of rhubarb pie and all that type of stuff, but it is actually a vegetable. Okay, so that's another one that will come up. And number 17, and everybody should know this one, because every part of the plant is edible. Dandelions. People think that they're weeds, but it's really something that's very, very good for you. And they grow and they grow and they grow, as you know, because people try to get rid of them all the time. But it's something that is very, very edible, and you can use that as well. So it's just good things to have. So those are things that you can grow, and they will, once they're established, they will grow year after year after year. And that's what you want. You're looking for stuff. The best part about them as well, minimal work. That's the thing. Once you get them in and they're established and they're growing, it's going to be really good for your garden, and it's going to be better, like I said, to use that and stuff like that. And it's very low maintenance on those, so that's important as well. So I don't know if you can. Now the fire is going. It's kind of hard to see right now, but it is definitely going. I just fed it a little while ago. That's why it looks like that. But it is burning. It is kicking off heat again. Little chilly day at the homestead. I was, from my earlier video, and I was talking about my chicken. Some people are saying that it needs more calcium. I give them calcium every day in their feed. So maybe what I'll do is I'll set up a different thing just to put calcium in, and then they could just have as much calcium as they want for the eggs. Some people are saying give the chicken more calcium. Others are saying get rid of the chicken. So what I'll probably do is I'll probably try to set that up first. I'll keep an eye on things. If that chicken continues to eat the eggs, and again, we don't want her to teach those bad habits to the other chickens, okay? So if she continues to eat the eggs, and when I say continues within the next couple of days, if I see her continuing to eat the eggs, she's going to be going in the stew pot, just being honest. So hopefully setting up something else with just calcium in it will be good for them, and we'll go from there and we'll see what happens. But I'm going to do that when I get off this video. I'm going to go set that up for them, and we'll see how that goes. But so we'll just play it by ear, and if there continues to be a problem, she's going to go. And I hate to do that because I like my chickens, but somebody else made it a suggestion is get an incubator, which I probably will do. I think it's a good idea to make my own chickens from my own stock, and so I want more like thick neck. And so she, if I can get some of her eggs, obviously, and make 4 or 5 more of her, that would be cool. The other ones are great too. Like I said, I like all the other eggs are brown, so it's going to be hit and miss. I don't know what kind of chicken I'll get out of them, but I'll just throw a whole bunch in there and we'll see what we get out. But I think it's a good idea. Now that our power situation is better, we can produce little baby chicks, and we'll see how they go. So that's what's going on. I hope this video helps. Hope it gives you an idea of what to do as far as doing something that's going to come year after year after year. So I hope that's helpful. And like I said, this year is going to be an interesting year gardening. We plan on going full bore on a garden. And so we'll see how it all pans out. But anyway, again, I want to remind people we still have the sale going on my website at preppernurse1.com. That sale will run through Sunday. You can save 20% off of the freeze-dried legacy food. What you see on the website is what is available right now. So you want to click on that and and make that available, or put that in. Your 20% off will be at the when you check out. So it's taken off automatically at that point. So there's nothing to worry about as far as that goes. Also, we have the Prepper Nurse 1 community, which is totally free to join. It does not cost anything. You can sign up. You do have to register. There's no credit card information asked. So just putting that out there right off the way. It's absolutely free. It's for you. It's a great way to connect with like-minded people. There's way too much negativity. Always going to be with preppers and people that want to live off-grid. So to connect with like-minded people, to read the message boards, to network. Networking is important. I think it's real. I've stressed that a lot. Networking is very important, and everything else that goes with it. I think if you're looking to try to form a group or whatever you're trying to do in your state or in your country, knowing that there's other like-minded people in your area to communicate with, I think is a really important thing. And that's totally on you if you want to do that or not. That's up to you. So, but that is there for you guys. Again, preppernurse1.com. You'll see Prepper Nurse 1 community. You click on that, and that's how you do that. Okay. So anyway, so that's what's going on. I hope everybody's doing well. I hope you guys are having a great day, and we're just kind of doing it low profile. Hopefully, yeah, the fire's going. You can see that kicking in there, but it's going. It's not too hot in here yet. So that's why I did this video now when I just fed it, because I figured it'll take a little while for it to really get rocking, and I want to sit here sweating to death. So I hope everybody's doing well. I hope you guys are having a great night, and I will be live streaming tomorrow night, 8 p.m. Eastern Time. People are talking about issues of not seeing my live stream up right away, so I want to mention that really quickly. YouTube is playing their latest game where it's up to 10 hours later before they're done processing and putting the live streams up. Okay, so whenever I do a live stream, if you're not able to catch me live, afterwards, give it some time. It will get up there and you can watch it afterwards. Just another game that we have to deal with YouTube. There's always games, and it affects a lot of people. It's not just myself, it's a lot of people. So smaller channels are dealing with it as well, and bigger channels are dealing with it as well. So it's not just, oh, poor me, I'm a victim. Absolutely not. It's happening to everybody. It's just what we have to deal with, unfortunately. So just putting that out there so you guys know. Okay? So I will see you all later. Remember, guys, we are all in this together. That's important to remember. No matter what happens, if we work together, network, plan on working together, it's going to make things better. Okay? Also remember, hug and kiss the ones you love. Tell them every single day. Tomorrow is not guaranteed. We never know what's going to happen in life. It's really, really important that we do that. Okay? Also remember, guys, STD. It's one step at a time, one thing at a time, and one day at a time. Whatever you're trying to accomplish, whatever you're trying to do, you can do it. The only one that's going to stop you from reaching those goals is you. That's it. Nobody else can stop you. Okay? Stay positive. Stay away from that negativity, and you'll be fine. I will talk to you all tomorrow, and have a great night. Prepper Nurse 1, out for now.